apologize for the video issue this week. Hopefully this is okay, coming in a day late. But basically this week we are going to focus on learning about visual aids and then actually giving your speech. I anticipate the challenge here being finding a way to show your visual aid in the background while you record yourself speaking. So you might want to have like your phone ready to record, and then maybe your iPad can be displaying your visual aid next to you. Ideally, you'd ask maybe a teacher that you have currently if you can use their projector during their prep period or right after school or something, so that you can project your presentation behind you easily and visibly while you actually give your speech. But you do need to make sure that you have your visual available for this speech and for the next one, and apparent in the background as you speak. If let's say it's really tiny and I can't see it from my end, that's partially why I have you submitting your visual aids separately, but I do need to see you working with and hopefully interacting with your visual. With that, then, there are so many pieces of advice that you can take in and utilize when you're making a visual aid. I'm having you create a list of pros and a list of do's and do nots, essentially, for visual aids based on some advice that I'm giving you and a video that I'm sharing as well. So you'll kind of decide what you think makes the most effective visual and go from there. Before you do give your speech, I encourage you to look through the rubric. I shared that in a page and I have it titled to practice, essentially. Like, really look through that and look through the differences between full points on the scale for any given item and maybe that second column for any given item, because some of the things are really nitpicky. I will point out in particular that for the visual aid, if you want to get full points, you do need to utilize intentional blank slides on occasion to redirect our attention to you. So please look through that and make sure that you are really practicing and doing your best to memorize. And again, do make sure that you have your visual aid in the background. We're almost done with part 2 and on to our last portion of class, so we're getting pretty close. Good job chugging along so far and constantly working and getting a little bit better. I look forward to seeing your next speeches. Thanks.